Kentucky, the blue Fugates. We talked about one type of a gates, like this big massive hole this morning in Russia, you know, the gates of hell hole. Now we got another gates. But this is the blue Fugates, the true story of Kentucky's blue people. The blue Fugates of Troublesome Creek baffled science for decades until a rare mutation caused the color was discovered. I think there's more to that than meets the eye. My mother was reading something about a meteor. Get this, a meteor right here, designated by the Kentucky Society of Professional Geologists as Distinguished Geological Site. Middlesboro, Kentucky, is one of only a few cities on the North American continent located in the basin of a meteor impact structure. Middlesboro, Kentucky, is in the eastern part of Kentucky. I'm trying to figure out where did the blue Fugates come from, and they don't ever say where the blue Fugates come from. They don't say where they come from. You know what they say? They come from eastern Kentucky. I've yet to find the city, but if this has anything to do with that meteor, see, eastern Kentucky in 1820, eastern Kentucky, and there just so happens to be in eastern Kentucky, Middlesboro, Kentucky, which is right here. It's the city of Middlesboro. Okay, let me see this. And it is located in the basin of a meteor impact. Look at this. Is Middlesboro, Kentucky built in a meteor crater? It's founded in the English Land Company, 1880s. Let's see their origin right here, 1880s. Okay, we got the 1820s. Okay, this fits the timeline. This really does fit the timeline. We got the 1880s, the 1800s, and we got the blue-skinned people from Kentucky, and they're saying they don't know what happened, but we got this crater that is in eastern Kentucky where they say these blue-skinned people are coming from. Then the 1800s, look at this, 1880s name for Middlesboro, England, is home to the oldest continually, okay, there's a golf course or something like that. What city, what is the only city in a crater? The city in the crater, Middlesboro, Kentucky. And it's in the eastern part of the state of Kentucky. And these Fugates are from the eastern part of Kentucky. And I cannot find the city. I think there's more to meets the eye, and they're blocking the comments on here. If you didn't know, if you're trying to make a comment, we got 53 people watching, 13 thumbs up. They don't want the information out, but I'm going to let it out. I am going to let it out. And every time I come on here and I don't see a comment coming on here, I'm going to say it. You're not letting the comments come through. There's something going on. These people are blue-skinned, and we've done videos on them before. But I saw my mother reading something. I said, what are you reading? Oh, something about Kentucky. And then she read that was built in a crater. I said, no, wait a minute. I remember those blue-skinned people from Kentucky, and they said they don't know about it. And I'm trying to wonder, where is this coming from? Where is it coming from? Let me see this right here. So 1800s right here, and we have this crater right here. Leisha Honey, there are many theories out there, and who can say what theory is correct? I'm throwing in my theory right along with it. I think it's wonderful, don't you? Throw in Gina Honey's theory right with it, because there's a crater, and something came down in eastern Kentucky that time. It did. So let's get to this, you all. This ain't going to be a long video, but I want you to look at this because they're not telling exactly. Look, popular culture, the cause of their blue skin, and all of this kind of stuff right here. Middlesboro, Kentucky, eastern Kentucky. The blue people. It's in a crater. Why was this? What city was built in it? And this one was here too. Look at Cumberland. Did a meteor. Cumberland Gap. I've been to Cumberland Gap. Over time, the fractured rock eroded away, forming a gap. The circular Middlesboro Basin, adjacent to the park, evidence of an ancient meteor impact. All right. So this is really, really interesting. Has it ever hit Kentucky? Has it ever hit it? And then we got the blue Fugates from eastern Kentucky, and they don't name the town. They do not name the town. What year was this and the crater was made? You just joined. They built this city. I don't know when this city was built, but we're talking about the timestamp of these people right here in 1820. And we have Middlesboro crater. I don't know exactly when they built the city. They say the crater maybe 300 million years ago, but I don't know why they would build a crater, a city inside the crater. I don't know. It's something you might want to investigate further. The Ohio Valley right here, the 18th and 19th century. And we do know that a lot of the history got erased. A lot of the history from the 1800s, it got burnt up in storehouses and stuff like that. Museums went down. And we had the mud flood, the hypothetical mud flood that occurred. We had all kinds of things happening in that area. Bell County, okay, the city was built within a crater. There could have been something in that crater. Something in the crater, it could have been. Don't know. It's worth looking into. It truly is. Somebody could have went over there in that crater, and they did something there. They could have done something, but we got the blue people right here, the blue Fugates of Kentucky and eastern Kentucky. And you have the crater that was, it's in eastern Kentucky also. So with that being said, I am going to go, and hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours, love ya. Hey there, Al honey. Gina honey's going to be going. I am. This is a short video. I've got things to take care of. Good morning. Have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. It's 11:33. It's a perfect time. Love you. That's my theory. The meteor.